Most people think they know what Thailand looks like. Bangkok's bustling streets, Phuket's crowded beaches, full moon parties. But beyond the tourist trail are places you've probably never seen, and maybe never even heard of. Islands where you're the only footprints on white sand. Mountains where hill tribes live as they have for centuries, and jungles so thick that elephants still roam wild. This is the real Thailand. The one beyond Khao San Road, where turquoise lagoons hide between limestone cliffs, where ancient temples crumble in forgotten forests, and where the smile of Thailand isn't a tourism slogan, but a genuine way of life. From remote islands in the Andaman Sea to misty mountains near Myanmar, from hidden waterfalls to emerald pools where you can swim alone, we're about to discover the Thailand that most travelers rush past. Have you ever wondered what Thailand looked like before Instagram discovered it? If you're ready to explore beyond the tourist traps and find the authentic heart of the land of smiles, hit that subscribe button right now and join Hidden Travel Gems. Turn on notifications because we're taking you on a journey through a Thailand where monks still walk barefoot at dawn and nature still dictates the rhythm of life. Before we begin, here are some facts that might surprise you. Thailand is the only Southeast Asian country never colonized by a European power. Bangkok's real name is the longest city name in the world, with 169 characters. Thailand has over 1,430 islands, and most tourists only visit about 10 of them. The country has more than 40,000 Buddhist temples. Thai is a tonal language where the same word can have 5 different meanings depending on tone. Thailand is the world's largest exporter of rice and orchids. The national animal is the elephant, though only about 3,000 to 4,000 wild elephants remain. Thai people celebrate 3 New Years: Western, Chinese, and Songkran in April. And touching someone's head is considered extremely disrespectful, as the head is the most sacred part of the body. This is a country where ancient traditions meet modern chaos, where street food costs less than $1 but tastes better than a Michelin meal. And where hospitality isn't a business strategy, it's a cultural value passed down through generations. It's northern Thailand's artistic soul. This is Chiang Rai, a city near the Golden Triangle, where Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar meet. Most tourists rush through to Chiang Mai, missing Chiang Rai's treasures entirely. The White Temple, Wat Rong Khun, is unlike any temple you've ever seen. Built by artist Chalamchai Kosit Paipat, starting in 1997, it's blindingly white, covered in mirrored glass that sparkles in the sun. But look closer. Decorations include modern pop culture mixed with Buddhist imagery. The bridge features hundreds of reaching hands, symbolizing desire. Inside, murals depict everything from 9/11 to Harry Potter. The Blue Temple, Wat Rong Suea 10, features intricate blue and gold decorations and a massive white Buddha. The Black House, Ban Dam Museum, is a collection of 40 black buildings filled with bones and dark art, exploring death and spirituality. Chiang Rai's Night Bazaar offers northern Thai handicrafts and street food without Chiang Mai's tourist prices. The city is a base for visiting hill tribe villages, Aka, Lisu, Karen, and Hmong communities in surrounding mountains. The Golden Triangle, where 3 countries meet at the Mekong River, is nearby. Once the world's largest opium-producing region, it's now peaceful. Chiang Rai moves slower than Chiang Mai, less touristy, more authentic. Would you explore temples that mix Buddha with Batman? It's Thailand's highest point at 2,565 meters, often called the Roof of Thailand. The mountain is part of Doi Inthanon National Park in Chiang Mai province, protecting 482 square kilometers of montane forest. The temperature here is significantly cooler than the lowlands, sometimes reaching near freezing in winter. The summit features twin cheddas, built to honor King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit, beautifully decorated and surrounded by manicured gardens. But the real attraction is the journey up. Wachirathan Falls drops 80 meters, and Maya Falls cascades over a wide rock face. Hill tribe villages, primarily Karen, dot the mountainsides. Many villages offer homestays and guided treks. The mountain is popular with birdwatchers, over 360 species recorded, including many found nowhere else. The Royal Agricultural Station demonstrates sustainable farming techniques developed for hill tribe communities. Walking trails range from easy nature walks to challenging treks through pristine forest. The cloud forest near the summit is mystical. Trees draped in moss, fog rolling through constantly. Doi Inthanon is busy on weekends with Thai tourists, but quiet on weekdays. Sunrise from the summit is spectacular, watching fog fill valleys below while standing above the clouds. The park contains multiple waterfalls and hiking opportunities. Would you watch sunrise from Thailand's highest peak? It's the hippie town in the mountains. This is Pai, a small town in Mae Hong Son province that transformed from remote outpost to backpacker haven. The journey from Chiang Mai takes 3 hours on a road with 762 curves, causing motion sickness for many, but rewarding with stunning mountain scenery. Pai sits in a valley surrounded by mountains, the Pai River flowing through the center. The town maintains a laid-back atmosphere. Reggae bars, vegetarian restaurants, yoga studios, and guest houses advertising peace and love. It attracts long-term travelers, digital nomads, and Thai weekenders. Pai Canyon, a narrow ridge with steep drops, offers sunset views across the valley. Walking the ridgeline requires concentration. There are no railings. Memorial Bridge, built by Japanese soldiers during World War II, spans the river. At sunset, locals gather here. Hot springs in the forest allow bathing, though water temperature varies by season. Pai's night market offers northern Thai specialties and hill tribe handicrafts. The Chinese village, a settlement of Kuomintang descendants, maintains distinct traditions. Tea plantations surround the village. Pai is divisive. Some love its relaxed vibe and natural beauty. Others find it too touristy, a backpacker bubble disconnected from real Thailand. But the surrounding countryside remains stunning. Would you endure 762 curves for Mountain Valley serenity? It's the ancient capital in ruins. This is Ayutthaya, once the second capital of Siam, founded in 1350. The city was so wealthy that 17th century visitors compared it to Paris and London. Then, in 1767, the Burmese army invaded, burning the city so completely it was abandoned. Today, the historical park preserves temple ruins spread across an island formed by rivers. The ruins are haunting. Headless Buddha statues, crumbling prangs, and walls exposed to sky. The most iconic image is at Wat Mahathat, a Buddha head entwined in tree roots, dropped by looters and slowly engulfed by a growing Bodhi tree. Wat Phra Si Sanphet features 3 large kedis that survived destruction. Wat Chai Wat Thanaram, inspired by Angkor Wat, sits beside the Chao Phraya River. Exploring by bicycle is ideal. The park is spread out, but distances are manageable. Cycling between ruins, you pass local neighborhoods, schools, and markets. The city is only 80 kilometers north of Bangkok, accessible by train, bus, or van. Most visitors come on day trips, but staying overnight allows experiencing the ruins without crowds, especially at sunset when the stones glow golden. Ayutthaya reminds you that all empires fall. These ruins, once palaces and temples, are now playgrounds for children and meditation spots for monks. Would you cycle through the ruins of a kingdom? It's where history and nature collide. This is Kanchanaburi, a province west of Bangkok, known for the bridge over the River Kwai, built by Allied POWs and Asian laborers forced to work by the Japanese during World War II. An estimated 90,000 Asian laborers and 16,000 Allied POWs died constructing the Thai-Burma Railway, earning it the name Death Railway. The bridge still stands, trains still cross it, and you can walk across. The JE8th War Museum and Thailand-Burma Railway Centre document the railway's construction. The war cemetery contains graves of nearly 7,000 Allied prisoners. But Kanchanaburi isn't only about war history. Erawan National Park features stunning Erawan Falls, a 7-tiered waterfall where turquoise pools invite swimming. The water is remarkably clear, and fish nibble your feet. Hellfire Pass, part of the original railway carved through solid rock, is preserved as a memorial. A walking trail follows the old railway bed, interpretive signs explaining the brutal conditions. The pass got its name because work continued at night by torchlight, creating a hellish scene. Floating bungalows on the River Kwai provide unique accommodation. Kanchanaburi combines sobering history with natural beauty, a place where you reflect on human cruelty and resilience while surrounded by peaceful jungle. Would you swim in falls near a railway built with forced labor? It's Thailand's 4th largest island, yet hardly anyone's heard of it. This is Koh Kood, in the far eastern Gulf of Thailand, near the Cambodian border. The island remained isolated for decades due to poor infrastructure. Even now, development is limited. The result? An island that feels like Thai islands did 30 years ago. The beaches are stunning. Klong Chau Beach, a long white sand stretch with clear water and minimal development. The island has no 7-Eleven, no ATMs and limited Wi-Fi. You're forced to disconnect. Klong Chau waterfall cascades into a pool perfect for swimming, surrounded by lush jungle. Getting there requires hiking through forest. Fishing villages on stilts extend over the water, connected by wooden walkways. These villages operate as they have for generations. Tourism hasn't displaced traditional life, it's supplemented it. Snorkeling around Koh Kood reveals healthy coral and diverse marine life. The island avoided the mass tourism that destroyed reefs elsewhere. Accommodation ranges from basic bungalows to upscale resorts, but even resorts maintain low-key atmospheres. Getting to Koh Kood takes effort. Speedboat from Trat or ferry that takes several hours. The journey keeps crowds away. The island attracts people seeking quiet, nature, and a glimpse of pre-tourism Thailand. Would you travel hours by boat to reach an undeveloped island? It's the developed island trying to keep its soul. This is Koh Samui, Thailand's second largest island in the Gulf. Samui has been on the tourist map since the 1972, developing from coconut farming island to major resort destination. Chaweng Beach is lined with hotels and bars, packed year-round, but other parts remain peaceful. Lamai Beach offers a more laid-back alternative. The northern and eastern coasts have quiet beaches, Chungmon, Mae Nam, and Beaufort. The last retaining a charming fishing village atmosphere. The interior is mountainous and largely preserved. Nam Muang Falls drops 18 meters into a natural pool where you can swim. The secret Buddha garden features sculptures scattered through forest. Big Buddha, a 12-meter golden statue, sits on a small island connected by causeway. It's touristy, but impressive at sunset. Samui is convenient, an international airport with flights from Bangkok, Singapore, Hong Kong. The island has excellent restaurants, spas, and facilities. It's easy Thailand, comfortable for travelers who want beaches without roughing it, but convenience comes with development. Samui isn't undiscovered. It's a mature destination balancing tourism with livability. Some travelers dismiss it as too developed. Others appreciate having infrastructure while accessing Thai beaches. Would you choose convenience or isolation? It's the laid-back island fighting to stay that way. This is Koh Lanta in Krabi province. Lanta has developed significantly but maintains a more relaxed atmosphere than Phuket or Samui. The west coast features a series of beaches: Klong Dao, Long Beach, Klong Kong, Klong Nin. Each has its own character, but all share long sand stretches and stunning sunsets. The beaches face west. Watching the sun sink into the Andaman Sea is a nightly ritual. Old Town, on the east coast, preserves traditional wooden Sino-Portuguese architecture. Houses on stilts over the water, now converted to restaurants and shops, line the main street. The town maintains authentic character despite tourism. The interior is mountainous and largely undeveloped. Mu Koh Lanta National Park protects the southern tip, offering hiking trails and viewpoints. Koh Lanta is popular with families and couples seeking quiet. The island lacks the party scene of Koh Phi Phi. Bars close relatively early. 4 Islands Tour. Visiting nearby islands for snorkeling is the main activity beyond beach lounging. Lanta is accessible by ferry or car, bus combination. The journey keeps day trippers away. Most visitors stay several days, settling into island time. Would you choose the island where sunset watching is the main evening activity? It's Thailand's Maldives. This is Koh Lipe, a tiny island in the far south near Malaysia, part of Tarutao National Marine Park. The island is small enough to walk around in a few hours. Pattaya Beach faces stunning sunsets. Sunrise Beach offers what the name promises. Sunset Beach is quieter. The water around Koh Lipe is extraordinarily clear, visibility often exceeding 20 meters. Snorkeling directly from beaches reveals coral gardens and diverse fish life. Nearby islands offer even better snorkeling. Diving is excellent. The Andaman Sea here hosts leopard sharks, sea turtles, and abundant tropical fish. Koh Lipe was originally inhabited by Chow Lei sea gypsies who still live on the island, though tourism has heavily impacted their traditional lifestyle. The island developed rapidly in the past 15 years, going from basic bungalows to boutique resorts. Walking Street, the main pedestrian thoroughfare, is lined with restaurants, bars, and shops. It's touristy but car-free, maintaining pleasant atmosphere. Access is by speedboat from Pakbara on the mainland or from Langkawi, Malaysia. The journey takes 1 to 2 hours. Koh Lipe is expensive by Thai standards. Island isolation inflating prices, but the water's clarity and beach quality justify the cost for many. Would you pay premium prices for Thailand's clearest water? It's the island with a secret lagoon. This is Koh Mook in Trang Province, famous for Emerald Cave, Tham Morakot. The cave is accessible only by swimming. You swim through an 80-meter dark tunnel, complete darkness for most of the way, emerging into a hidden lagoon surrounded by sheer cliffs. The lagoon is open to the sky, vegetation clinging to walls, and sand so white it seems artificial. The water glows emerald green. Swimming through the tunnel is mildly terrifying. It's pitch black, you're following the person in front. But emerging into the lagoon feels like discovering a secret. Tours bring groups here, so timing matters. Arrive early morning or late afternoon to avoid crowds. Beyond the cave, Koh Mook offers quiet beaches. Charlie Beach, on the west coast, has accommodation ranging from beach bungalows to mid-range resorts. The beach is lovely. White sand, clear water, and coconut palms. Snorkeling around Koh Mook is good, particularly at Koh Wine, a small island nearby. Koh Mook is smaller and quieter than Koh Lanta or Koh Lipe. There's no ATM on the island, internet is spotty. And that's the appeal. It's a place to disconnect, read books, swim, and slow down. Would you swim through pitch darkness to reach a hidden lagoon? Before we continue exploring Thailand's hidden gems, if you're discovering a Thailand beyond full moon parties and banana pancakes, make sure you're subscribed to Hidden Travel Gems. We're revealing the world's most extraordinary destinations that others rush past, showing you the real experiences beyond tourist traps. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Drop a comment. Have you been to Thailand? Which hidden gem surprised you most? Or if you're planning your first trip, which destination will you visit? Now, let's continue discovering the Thailand that exists beyond the guidebook's first chapter. It's the island between giants. This is Koh Yao Noi, sitting in Phang Nga Bay between Phuket and Krabi, visible from both, but nothing like either. The island is predominantly Muslim, rubber plantations and fishing remaining the primary livelihoods. Tourism is secondary. Rice paddies cover the interior, worked by water buffalo. Villages consist of traditional wooden houses. The island is hilly, winding roads climbing through jungle and plantations. Renting a scooter is essential. The east coast faces Phang Nga Bay's limestone casts, the view stunning. The west coast has Long Beach, the island's main tourist beach, still relatively quiet. Koh Yao Noi appeals to travelers seeking authenticity over amenities. Accommodations are simple, restaurants limited, and nightlife non-existent. But cycling through rice paddies, watching farmers work, you see Thailand that tourism hasn't changed. Rock climbing is surprisingly good. Limestone cliffs offer routes from beginner to advanced. Island hopping day trips visit nearby islands Koh Hong and James Bond Island in Phang Nga Bay. Kayaking through the bay, paddling between casts, is magical at sunset. The island is conservative Muslim. Visitors should dress modestly outside beach areas. Koh Yao Noi won't suit everyone. There's limited shopping, few activities, and basic infrastructure. But for travelers willing to adapt, it offers genuine cultural immersion. Would you choose an island where locals outnumber tourists? It's the honeymoon island. This is Koh Kradan, a small island in the Trang archipelago, marketed as Thailand's most romantic island. The main beach, Sunset Beach, stretches 3 kilometers, white sand meeting turquoise water. The beach is pristine, development minimal. During low season, you might have entire sections to yourself. Snorkeling is the main activity. Coral reefs surround the island, and a rope line guides snorkelers from beach to reef. The underwater visibility is excellent. Koh Kradan hosts an unusual event, an underwater wedding ceremony held annually in February. Couples get married while diving, vows exchanged via waterproof boards, marine life as witnesses. The island has limited accommodation, resorts closing during May-October monsoon season. The island essentially shuts down, staff leave, and facilities close. This keeps the island pristine. A walking trail circumnavigates the island in about an hour, passing through jungle and offering views from different angles. Day trippers arrive from Koh Lanta and Koh Mook, visiting for a few hours before departing, but staying overnight allows experiencing the island after boats leave. Koh Kradan lacks bars, shops, and entertainment. It's purely about beach and snorkeling. If that's what you seek, it's perfect. If you need variety, it's boring. The island forces you to slow down and focus on simple pleasures. Would you visit an island that closes for 6 months? It's the Big Island near Cambodia. This is Koh Chang in Trat Province, Thailand's third largest island, part of an archipelago near the Cambodian border. The island is mountainous, jungle-covered, with beaches along the west coast. White Sand Beach is the most developed. Klong Prao Beach offers more space. Lonely Beach maintains a more relaxed vibe. The interior is protected as Koh Chang National Marine Park. Hiking trails lead to waterfalls. Klong Plu Waterfall drops into a pool suitable for swimming. Kiri Phet Waterfall requires more effort but rewards with fewer visitors. Snorkeling and diving around Koh Chang is good, particularly at the southern islands. Koh Rang offers the best underwater visibility. Kayaking through mangrove forests on the southeast coast reveals ecosystems unseen from the road. Koh Chang developed rapidly in the past 20 years, but remains more laid back than Samui or Phuket. The island is big enough that quiet areas still exist. The northeast coast remains largely undeveloped, accessible only by boat or challenging hike. Koh Chang is convenient from Bangkok. Buses depart regularly, the journey taking 5 to 6 hours, including ferry. The accessibility makes it popular with Thai tourists on weekends. But during weekdays in low season, the island is surprisingly quiet. Would you explore an island where one side remains inaccessible? It's the Wilderness Island. This is Koh Adang, part of Tarutao National Marine Park, located next to Koh Lipe. While Lipe developed into a resort destination, Adang remained protected. The island is larger than Lipe, mountainous and covered in dense jungle. Development is limited to basic ranger stations and simple bungalows. The main beach features coarse sand and clear water. The beach isn't postcard perfect like Lipe's, but it's wonderfully empty. From here, you can kayak to Koh Lipe, visible across the channel. Hiking trails lead into the interior, climbing to viewpoints. Chado Cliff Viewpoint offers stunning panoramas. Dozens of islands scattered across turquoise water. The hike is steep, but the view justifies the effort. Snorkeling around Koh Adang is excellent, particularly on the east coast, where coral gardens host colorful fish. Wildlife includes monitor lizards, monkeys, and numerous bird species. Accommodation is basic. National park bungalows with fans, no air conditioning, shared bathrooms, but staying here means waking to birdsong rather than long-tail boat engines. Koh Adang appeals to travelers who prioritize nature over comfort. If you want beach bars, stay on Lipe. If you want quiet and wildlife, stay on Adang. The islands are close enough to visit both. Would you choose jungle trails over beach bars? It's the diving island. This is Koh Tao in the Gulf of Thailand, transformed from remote outpost to one of the world's most popular dive training destinations. Over 50 dive schools operate on the island. The appeal is clear. Relatively cheap diving, warm water year-round, diverse sites for all levels, and lively social scene. Sairi Beach is the longest and most developed. Chalok Ban Khao is quieter, popular with divers staying for weeks. Mae Had is where ferries arrive. Diving sites cater to different levels. Shallow sites like Japanese Gardens suit beginners. Advanced sites like Chumphon Pinnacle feature deeper waters and better marine life, barracuda, trevally, and occasionally whale sharks. Beyond diving, Koh Tao offers snorkeling at Shark Bay and Mango Bay. Hiking trails cross the island, connecting beaches. Jonsuwan Viewpoint provides classic views over Sairi Beach. Koh Tao is busy, especially during high season. Accommodation books up, beaches fill. Low season offers more space and cheaper prices, but means rougher seas. The island is accessible by ferry from Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, and Surat Thani. Would you learn to dive where thousands of others have? It's the Loop, not just a town. This is Mae Hong Son, both a province and its capital, sitting in Thailand's northwest corner, bordering Myanmar. Most travelers experience Mae Hong Son via the famous Loop, a 600-kilometer circuit from Chiang Mai through Pai, Mae Hong Son, and back. The route is spectacularly scenic and treacherous, endless curves and steep grades. The town of Mae Hong Son sits in a valley, surrounded by mountains, a morning mist, creating an ethereal atmosphere. Wat Jong Kam and Wat Jong Klang, twin temples beside a pond, are the town's most photographed sites, particularly beautiful when lit at night. The temples feature Burmese-style architecture. Sutongpei Bridge, a 500-meter bamboo walkway across rice paddies, offers peaceful walking, especially at sunset. Long Nek Karen villages near town receive criticism for being human zoos. Visiting these villages is ethically complex. Tourism funds the practice, while also objectifying women. Mae Hong Son's remoteness preserved traditional lifestyles. Markets sell local produce, hill tribe textiles, and goods from Myanmar. The drive from Chiang Mai takes 7 to 8 hours via the northern route through Pai. Most visitors drive themselves on rented motorbikes. Would you ride a motorcycle through 1,000+ curves to reach a remote mountain town? It's the town of horse carriages. This is Lampang, a city in northern Thailand that most travelers pass without stopping. But those who stop discover a charming city with preserved wooden architecture. Lampang is the only Thai city still using horse-drawn carriages as public transport, though they're now more tourist attraction. The carriages are available for tours around the old town. Wat Phra, that Lampang Luang, 18 kilometers south, is one of northern Thailand's most beautiful temples. Built in the 13th century, the temple features traditional Lanna architecture, multi-tiered roofs, carved wooden details, and murals depicting Buddhist stories. The temple remains active, monks and locals using it daily. Ban Sao Nak, the House of Many Pillars, is a 116-year-old teakwood house built in traditional Lanna style. The house contains 116 square teak pillars supporting the structure. The Thai Elephant Conservation Center provides care for elephants and offers ethical interactions. Unlike tourist-oriented camps, this center focuses on conservation and medical care. Lampang's old town retains traditional wooden shophouses, many converted to cafes while maintaining historic facades. Walking streets on weekends feature markets selling local products and street food. The city is livable and authentic, locals going about daily life rather than catering to tourists. Lampang proves that not all interesting places are tourist hotspots. Would you choose an authentic town over a famous one? They're the premier diving destination. This is the Similan Islands, an archipelago of 9 islands in the Andaman Sea, 70 kilometers northwest of Phuket. The islands are part of Muko Similan National Park, protected since 1982. The park is only open mid-October to mid-May. Monsoons close the islands the rest of the year. The Similans are renowned for diving. Granite boulders underwater create dramatic topography. Marine life is diverse. Manta rays, whale sharks, leopard sharks, and massive schools of fish. Richelieu Rock is considered one of the world's top 10 dive sites. Above water, the islands are stunning. White sand beaches, massive granite boulders, and jungle-covered hills. Island 4 has beaches and trails. Sailing Rock Viewpoint offers panoramic views. Island 8 features Donald Duck Bay, named for a boulder resembling the cartoon character. Most visitors experience the Similans via day trips from Khao Lak, speedboats making the journey in 90 minutes. But the islands are best experienced via liveaboard. Multi-day diving trips, allowing early morning and night dives. Camping is allowed on Islands 4 and 8. Camping means staying after day trippers leave, having beaches to yourself. The islands are protected, meaning no development. Rules are strict. No collecting shells, no touching coral, no littering. Would you choose liveaboard diving or day trip snorkeling? It's the Bay of Limestone Casts. This is Phang Nga Bay between Phuket and Krabi, where hundreds of limestone casts rise vertically from emerald water. The geological formation is dramatic. Sheer cliffs, caves formed by erosion, and hidden lagoons. James Bond Island gained fame, appearing in The Man with the Golden Gun. The island is touristy, boats arriving constantly, but the surrounding bay remains stunning. Hong Island Lagoon, hidden inside a cast, accessible only by sea kayak through a narrow tunnel, offers peaceful beauty away from crowds. Timing matters. Arrive at high tide and you can't enter. Koh Phanyi, a Muslim fishing village built on stilts, sits against a cast. The village has existed for over 200 years, houses connected by wooden walkways. It's now touristy, but walking through reveals real village life. Ao Phang Nga National Park protects the bay, mangrove forests, and surrounding areas. Kayaking through mangroves, paddling beneath tree roots, and through narrow channels reveals hidden ecosystems. The bay is accessible from Phuket, Krabi, and the town of Phang Nga. Tours vary from mass groups on speedboats to private long-tail boat rentals, allowing flexibility. The bay is popular, visited by thousands daily, but its size means escape is possible. Would you kayak through a tunnel to reach a hidden lagoon? It's the ancient jungle. This is Khao Sok National Park in Surat Thani province, protecting 739 square kilometers of one of the world's oldest rainforests. The jungle here is 160 million years old, predating the Amazon. The landscape is dramatic. Limestone karsts rise from jungle, rivers cut through, creating opportunities for bamboo rafting. Gibbons call at dawn, their whooping echoing through trees. Elephants still roam wild here, though sightings are rare. The park is home to rare species: Asian elephants, gaur, clouded leopards, and sun bears, though most are elusive. Chaolan Lake, formed by damming the Pasang River in 1982, is the park's main attraction. The lake is stunning. Limestone karsts rise from water, creating a landscape resembling Halong Bay. Floating bungalows on the lake offer accommodation, waking to mist rising off water. Multi-day tours visit caves accessible only by longtail boat, kayak to remote bays, and trek through jungle to waterfalls. The coral cave requires swimming through a tunnel to access, then climbing through chambers. Night safaris offer chances to see nocturnal wildlife, civets, slow lorises, and if lucky, leopards. Khao Sok is hot and humid. The jungle doesn't have the breeze of beaches. Leeches are common during rainy season. But experiencing ancient rainforest is unforgettable. Would you sleep in a floating bungalow surrounded by limestone cliffs? It's chaos you learn to love. This is Bangkok, a city of 11 million where modern skyscrapers rise beside ancient temples. Bangkok is overwhelming, hot, humid, loud, and confusing. But beneath the chaos is an incredibly vibrant city. The Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kaew feature stunning Thai architecture. The complex is touristy and crowded, but the artistry is undeniable. Wat Pho features a 4-6-meter-long reclining Buddha covered in gold leaf. The temple also houses Thailand's oldest massage school. Wat Arun sits across the Chao Phraya River, its prang covered in colorful porcelain. Climbing the steep steps offers river views. The floating markets, Dam Noan Saduak and Amphawa, showcase traditional commerce, vendors in boats selling fruits and food. They're touristy, but photogenic. Chatuchak Weekend Market is massive, 15,000 stalls selling everything imaginable. Khao San Road is the famous backpacker street, cheap accommodation, street food, bars, and chaos. Rooftop bars like Sky Bar offer expensive drinks but spectacular city views. Modern Bangkok includes upscale malls, Siam Paragon, and Terminal 21. The BTS SkyTrain and MRT subway make navigation easier. Street food is Bangkok's soul. Vendor carts offering pad thai, grilled skewers, mango sticky rice. Bangkok is a city that never slows down. Would you embrace the chaos? It's Thailand's largest and most developed island. This is Phuket, an island that has everything. Beautiful beaches, excellent restaurants, luxury resorts, and cultural sites. But it also has traffic, crowds, and overdevelopment. Phuket is divisive. Patong Beach is Phuket's most infamous area. Packed beach, wild nightlife, and commercialized beyond recognition. Kata and Karon beaches offer slightly more subdued alternatives. Bang Tao and Surin beaches cater to upscale travelers. Kamala Beach maintains a more local feel. Phuket Old Town surprises visitors. Sino-Portuguese architecture, colorful buildings, and charming cafes. Sunday Walking Street features markets. The Big Buddha, sitting atop Naked Hills, offers panoramic views. Wat Chalong is Phuket's most important temple. Phuket's food scene is excellent. Thai restaurants from street stalls to fine dining, international cuisines, and fresh seafood everywhere. Day trips access nearby islands, Phi Phi, Similan, and Phang Nga Bay. The island has an international airport with flights worldwide. Phuket works if you choose carefully. Pick the right beach, avoid tourist traps, and use it as a base to explore. Would you give Phuket a chance despite its reputation? It's the mainland alternative to islands. This is Krabi, both a province and town, featuring limestone cliffs, mangrove forests, and Andaman coast beaches. The town sits along the river, serving as a base for exploring. Ao Nang is Krabi's main beach town, developed with hotels and tour operators. The beach is decent, but not spectacular. The value is access. Day trips depart to islands and snorkeling sites. Koh Poda, Chicken Island, and Tup Island are the famous Four Islands tour. Tiger Cave Temple, Wat Tham Sua, challenges visitors with 1,237 steps to the summit. The climb is exhausting, but the views are stunning. The Emerald Pool, Sa Morakot, in the jungle, offers natural swimming in water that glows emerald green from minerals. The trail continues to the Blue Pool, a sacred pool where swimming isn't allowed. Mangrove kayaking through Ao Thalane's channels is peaceful, paddling beneath limestone cliffs. Krabi serves as a hub, close to Phi Phi Islands, Koh Lanta, and Railay. The airport receives international flights. Many travelers split time between Krabi's mainland and surrounding islands. Would you use Krabi as a base to island hop? They're the famous and infamous islands. This is Phi Phi Islands, Koh Phi Phi Don, inhabited and developed, and Koh Phi Phi Lay, uninhabited. Maya Bay achieved fame in the beach, then notoriety as tourism destroyed the bay. In 2018, authorities closed Maya Bay for recovery. It reopened in 2022 with strict limits, 300 visitors per hour, no boats in the bay. Koh Phi Phi Don is beautiful and chaotic, a narrow isthmus with beaches on both sides, no cars. The party scene is intense, reggae bars, fire shows, and beach parties nightly. Viewpoint Trail climbs through jungle to 3 viewpoints, offering classic views over the twin bays. The climb is steep. Long Beach and Lo Mu Di Beach are quieter alternatives, accessible by longtail boat or hiking. Snorkeling around Phi Phi includes Shark Point, featuring blacktip reef sharks and abundant tropical fish. Day trips visit Bamboo Island for beaches and Mosquito Island for snorkeling. Phi Phi is expensive by Thai standards, island isolation inflating prices. The islands are accessible from Phuket, Krabi, and Koh Lanta by ferry. Would you party on an island that sacrificed its ecology for tourism? It's the Full Moon Party Island. This is Koh Phangan in the Gulf, famous for monthly beach parties attracting tens of thousands. The Full Moon Party, held at Hadrin Beach, is legendary. 10,000 to 30,000 people partying from sunset to sunrise. Music blasts from multiple stages. Neon body paint glows under black lights. It's a rite of passage for backpackers, though not everyone's seen. Safety concerns are real. Drownings occur, assaults happen, and theft is common. Beyond parties, Koh Phangan is beautiful. Bottle Beach, accessible only by boat or challenging hike, is quiet and pristine. Thong Nai Pan, twin bays on the northeast coast, feature excellent beaches. The west coast beaches, Srithanu and Had Salad, attract yoga crowds and digital nomads. The interior is mountainous and jungled. Waterfalls hidden on trails. Pheng Waterfall is worth visiting, particularly in rainy season. The island's spirituality is growing. Yoga retreats, meditation centers, and wellness resorts proliferate. The dichotomy is striking. Full moon partiers and yoga practitioners coexisting on the same small island. Koh Phangan is accessible from Koh Samui, Koh Tao, and Surat Thani by ferry. Staying away from Hard Rin means avoiding party crowds. Would you stay for beaches or come for the party? It's the beach between cliffs. This is Railay, technically part of the mainland, but accessible only by long-tail boat due to limestone cliffs blocking road access. 4 beaches comprise Railay. Railay West, the main sunset beach with limestone cliffs rising from sand. Railay East, a mangrove coast used for boat arrivals. Phra Nang Beach, possibly Thailand's most beautiful, features a cave shrine and water in impossible shades of blue. Tonsai Beach, the climbing hub, attracts rock climbers. Railay is world famous for rock climbing, over 700 routes on limestone cliffs. Climbers come from around the world. Climbing schools offer courses and equipment rental. Viewpoint Trail climbs steeply to Railay Viewpoint, offering panoramic views over the peninsula. The trail is slippery but manageable. Lagoons hidden in the interior are accessible via ropes and ladders. Kayaking around Railay reveals hidden beaches and caves. Phra Nang Cave can be entered by kayak at low tide. Railay attracts diverse crowds. Budget backpackers in Tonsai, couples at Phra Nang, and climbers obsessed with limestone. Accommodation ranges from cheap bungalows to upscale resorts. Access is from Ao Nang or Krabi by longtail boat. Would you climb cliffs over crystal clear water? It's the dawn of happiness. This is Sukhothai, literally dawn of happiness, the first capital of Siam, founded in the 13th century. Sukhothai Historical Park preserves the old city's ruins spread across a large area. Exploring by bicycle is ideal. The ruins are less dramatic than Ayutthaya, but better preserved. Wat Mahathat features a large, central chedi surrounded by smaller stupas and Buddha statues. Wat Sichum features a 5-meter-tall seated Buddha partially enclosed in a structure, creating dramatic framing. Wat Safan Hin, on a hill outside the main park, requires a climb but rewards with views. Ramkhamhaeng National Museum displays artifacts from Sukhothai. The new city, 12 kilometers from the historical park, is where most accommodation exists. Sukhothai is less visited than Ayutthaya, the journey from Bangkok taking longer, but the ruins are more atmospheric, spread across countryside. Would you cycle through the ruins of the first Thai kingdom? It's the lagoon from the movie. This is Pila Lagoon on Koh Phi Phi Lay, a stunning natural pool surrounded by sheer limestone cliffs. The water is impossibly blue-green, shallow and clear, perfect for snorkeling and swimming. Limestone cliffs rise 100 meters on all sides. The lagoon is accessed by boat, swimming into the lagoon through a narrow entrance. No beach exists. You swim or float. Snorkeling reveals coral and tropical fish, though the ecosystem has suffered from tourism. Pila Lagoon became popular as Phi Islands gained fame. Recent regulations limit boats and time spent in the lagoon, helping recovery. The lagoon is included in most Phi day tours from Phuket, Krabi, and Koh Lanta. Early morning tours arrive before crowds. The lagoon is photogenic. The enclosed space, towering cliffs, and vivid water create stunning images. But popularity means you're rarely alone. Pila Lagoon exemplifies Thailand's tourism challenge. Places too beautiful to ignore, too fragile to withstand attention. Regulations attempt to balance access with preservation. Visiting means contributing to the problem while supporting the economy that funds protection. Would you swim in the lagoon, knowing your visit causes harm? From temples rising through morning mist to islands where you leave the only footprints on white sand. From ancient capitals crumbling under jungle vines to hidden lagoons where limestone cliffs create natural amphitheaters. This is the real Thailand, not the ping pong shows and banana pancakes of Khao San Road, but the Thailand where monks still walk barefoot through villages at dawn, collecting alms, where fishermen cast nets as they have for generations, where nature still dictates the rhythm, monsoons still matter, and seasons still define life. Thailand's challenge is balancing preservation with access, maintaining authenticity while welcoming visitors. Not every place succeeds. Some have sacrificed too much to tourism, but others have found the balance. If this journey revealed a Thailand beyond the tourist trail, beyond the Instagram hotspots, then subscribe to Hidden Travel Gems right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're exploring destinations that others rush past. Drop a comment. Which Thai destination surprised you most? Have you discovered hidden gems we didn't mention? Or is this inspiring your first trip to the land of smiles? Share your thoughts and let's build a community of travelers who seek authenticity over convenience. Because Thailand's greatest treasure isn't any single beach, temple, or island. It's the spirit of the people, the Mai Pen Rai attitude that embraces life's imperfections, and the genuine smiles that made this the land of smiles long before tourism discovered it. The real Thailand is still out there. You just have to look beyond the beach chairs and buffet lines. Discover the world. Explore the hidden. See you in the next adventure.